I would never hate another for what God get. Hello everyone and welcome to Story Time with Liz. I hope you're well. Today we're going to be reading this amazing book, and this book is called Little White Boy and it's by the Grazy Guru. But first, let's head over to the blurb to find out what the book is about. Come on. They call me White Boy, but that's not my name. They say that I'm evil because my skin's not the same. This is my story, so see if you can see how hatred can be unfair to a child like me. My name is Tom. What's yours? Shall we go and read the story? Come on then. Little White Boy. You can't make me feel guilty for things that I didn't do. You use labels like white boy, yet I'd never label you. You say I need to listen, and I can see why I should, yet I will never ever accept that there's an evil or a good. You can't just label me racist because I look like some people. My family brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my big blue eyes. I'm not the same as the ones you all pretend to despise. The hatred for Caucasians is getting more pathetic. You glorify your hatred, yet hate is the pandemic. The white race as a whole that you see as the enemy feature unhealthy people, yet we are far from that collectively. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, but it's a giant waste of my energy. Little white boy, don't tell us that. Silly white boy, you're always bad. Come on white boy, you're not black. Little white boy, your tears are whack. Ivory or ebony, we all bleed the same. We shouldn't let our skin bring us any sort of shame. They are angry at facts. They say he's white and he raps. He stole culture from blacks. This little whitey is whack. But you're letting history feed all the hatred within. Then you judge me as evil, and to me, that's a sin. I got a mother, a father, a sister and Uncle Clayton, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. So go ahead and hate racists. Go pray for their extinction. If you want to hate white people, just help make a distinction. Between the ones who want the best for us all and in friendship, and the ones who built the system just to smother you with hardship. You're making me the villain by demonising a whole race for things we didn't do and decisions we didn't make. Little white boy, don't tell us that. Silly white boy, you're always bad. Come on white boy, you're not black. Little white boy, your tears are whack. No one that I call a friend has ever owned others, and neither did our families, our dads or our mothers. Acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that we can offer when we're wrongly convicted. I would never hate another for what God gave them in pigments. I would never plot against them just because they were different. I would never judge a human for the cards they were given, or call them lesser than myself due to traumas that are hidden. The people you call enemy aren't your neighbours or friends. They're the ones who write the stories, and they write how it ends. They're the people who monopolise the water and the oil, then inject our communities with trauma so they spoil. I want to free the blind from the prison of their dreads. They blindly attack each other for they're stuck in their heads. Little white boy, don't tell us that. Silly white boy, you're always bad. Come on, white boy, you're not black. Little white boy, your tears are whack. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making their hate more intense. Yet there's abundance for all, for both sides of the fence. There are people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. The ones who teach their children you're nothing as they said so. They think you're all the same, yet they judge you profusely, like the way you've been described in our news and in movies. There's a system that teaches our children on how to hate, then it serves you the effects from the horror it will create. Being white and being racist aren't the same, and I promise. I know it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common. Little white boy, don't say that. The end. Now, before we go into the message at the end of the book, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller for the inspiration for this wonderful story. Now, on to the message from the wonderful Grazy guru. Adults will try to trick you into playing their silly games, the ones filled with hatred, hidden behind the clever names. Remember, you can think, you can learn, and you can feel, but understand the difference between what's fake and what's real. Bigotry and racism are illnesses of the mind. These forms of illness prevent you from being kind. It's all just a story you live in your head. You can write it with love, or you can write it with dread. First, find the traumas that are blocking your sight, then narrate your own life, but be careful what you write. I hope you enjoyed that, boys and girls, and I hope you join me next time when we read some more amazing books. In the meantime, stay tuned to find out how you can help. Hello everyone, if you enjoyed that book and you would like to purchase yourself a copy, the links will be in the descriptions below along with all my socials. And if you would like your book read on my show, that's where you'll find all the information to contact me. Thanks guys, bye! Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you'd like to see more of my content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks guys!